Okay, guys, back for the next episode. I'm gonna stop saying numbers at this point.
I think we're on 8.
Yeah, I think so. MDS0014 asks you, will we ever see your sister guest on an LP, or maybe your mother joining you in beating Contra?
I still do plan to do the Contra thing with Mom eventually, but it's just a matter of me getting a laptop so I could actually record while I was there, because I don't want to bring my whole computer and all my crap with me. But unless, of course, I downloaded an emulator on her computer, which I don't think she'd want to do because she's been using the same one for the last 8 years and she doesn't want to get a new one. And anyway, but the thing is, I'd like to do my sister on an LP too. Or, oh my god, that sounded disgusting. I'd like to have my sister on an LP. Jeez. Yeah, but that would become a lot less likely after I moved to Seattle because we wouldn't be living so close anymore. So maybe if I can work it out, I might be able to get her in on one in the next couple of months before I go. Thing is, I gotta talk to them about how I'm going to, because I haven't even told anybody, like in my family, that I was thinking about doing this yet. And I mean, they would totally approve of it, but still, yeah. I would miss them. But yeah, so but yeah, eventually, the Mom and Contra thing is a definite yes. The sister is a big maybe, but I would still like to. We could just play Brawl or something with each other. I don't know, Mario Kart or some crap. I don't know.
Okay. This is asked by the same guy, MDS014 or 0014. What event in your life would you change the outcome if you could? I guess something that you wish had gone another way, or what do you wish had happened or never happened?
There are a number of things. I'd kind of like to. I'd kind of like to go back to when I graduated high school and not be such, so lazy about going to college. Because as much as I say I could go to college because I had no way to get there and stuff, the truth is I didn't really want to go, and I kind of wish I had. Like gone, because I wanted to go to the Atlanta College of Art. That was my plan. Just go there and be an artist, like a comic book designer or something, video game designer. And who knows where I would have ended up if I had done that. But then again, I might have ended up nowhere. Who knows? But I think probably more recently, the thing that I would change is I never would have given Debbie $20 that day. Long story. Because I ended up co-signing on her daughter's car loan, and up until less than 1 year ago, I was still on that loan, and she wasn't doing much about making the payments, and so I always had to make them. And if I never met her, I wouldn't have lost the $3,000 or $4,000 that I did because of her.
Whoa! Wow!
Yeah.
All right. Well, 100 times infinity. Someone that's actually subbed to me asks, "Great job with the interview. And what's the most trouble you've ever had with a level in a video game?"
Let's see. Over the course of my entire life, I've always had trouble with level 5 in Castlevania 1. That was like the level I could just never beat, mostly because of the boss. But I don't know if the levels really give me trouble, but I've had bosses that gave me trouble. Like the Cave of Wonders in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, yeah.
You have to get up and hit his eyes, and I couldn't figure out how to do that, and I just got so freaking mad. And oh man, that's the last time I can remember ever actually throwing a controller across the room, because I just couldn't do it. Eventually I did. I figured out you could stand on his nose, but still, yeah, that was a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I think the only game ever really to make me throw a controller has to be Halo. Just like a really bad multiplayer match.
Yeah.
You sniper whore, and I just threw the controller.
Yep.
No, my memory of getting mad is a sniper guy that just kept killing me, and I threw the controller.
Yeah.
All right, so Super NES 64 Cube. What shows?
That name.
What happened?
I like that name. Super NES 64 Cube. That's cool.
Yeah. What shows do you watch, or what is your favorite show overall?
My favorite show overall is Lost, because I started it back in season 2, and it was really the first TV show I ever started watching on a regular basis. Aside from like when I was a kid, we watched a lot of The Simpsons or America's Funniest Home Videos. We had like a routine going there, but I lost that, and I just stopped watching TV altogether until I came back and started watching Lost. And lately, now that Lost is over, I've been watching Fringe and Dexter mostly. That's like my 2 big ones.
All right, so then Shout out for Cheetos for breakfast and Nebs calls Tayeti people. They both said they both replied to him saying his favorite show is Lost.
Yep.
All right, so this is asked by Tyler's Game Room. Do you have any regrets on YouTube?
Any regrets? Whew-wee. I kind of regret being as such a self-pitying person that I was in the old days, but a lot of people tell me they like those videos, so maybe that wasn't such a bad thing. I don't know, but I regret it personally because I just wish I hadn't been so much of a martyr or something. I don't know.
Okay. Peanut Cheese Bear. He asks you, do you have any pets? And if not, what pet would you like to have?
I don't have any pets. I'd like to have a cat because all the great LPers have cats. Like H.C. Bailey's got one. Super Genius has one. Argon Matrix has one. Chuggaaconroy, I think, even has one. I'm not sure. Oh, and Dario, he had one. I don't know if he still does.
You should get a liger. That'd be pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Okay, do you think... oh, this is from South Nintendo Park. That's cool. Do you think there will be another blind LP considering how good Conker's Bad Fur Day is going?
Yeah, more than likely there definitely will be more blind LPs.
And he has more to this question.
Like older games that I haven't played, like Metroid 2. Yeah. I was actually thinking about that, maybe doing Metroid 2 blind. I don't know. He also suggested Ninja Gaiden, but I actually have played and beaten that game.
Okay.
So, but that is a pretty tough game. So.
Okay. Awesome Zelda Fan 1 says you and Chugga are the best.
All right.
Over the course of these episodes, I Love Gara 555. He has talked about any advice for LP beginners, so just look through those episodes, okay? And Dragonheart...
general advice on LPing in my playlist, or my playlist called General Advice on LPing, somewhere in there.
Yeah. Dragonheart128 asks you, NCS, what LP do you think you did the worst on? Also, can you send me the rest of the comments?
Oh, yes. Okay, let me go ahead and get on that. What LP did I think I did? I actually think I did the worst on Ocarina of Time. Just because I didn't know how... I mean, part of it is because the first 30 or 40 parts I played off of my capture card, so I was playing with like a half-a-second delay between pushing buttons on the controller and the stuff actually happening on the screen. So that made it really hard to play. And because of that, I also kept forgetting to use my shield a lot, like in the Forest Temple, and it caused all sorts of... even now people leave comments on that, like, what an idiot, he doesn't even know how to use his shield. And nowadays, I use it all the time, because it practically breaks the game, but...
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of like, I don't know. But the thing is that so many people have come back saying that they identified with that LP, and so I don't want to take it down or change it or anything, so... I might still get a run of it someday or something.
I don't think this was a question so far. I think you mentioned it, though, but a Slim Shady Wannabe asks you, how did you meet Chugga?
He was starting a new YouTube page, and by then I was like a huge-ass fan, and I didn't think there was any chance that he would ever know that I even existed, because I just left a lot of comments on his Mother 3. But he was looking for feedback on his new background, so I sent him a message saying, it looks great. And he messaged me back and said, yeah, it does look pretty good. I'm pretty proud of it. And that was pretty much it, but, I was just astounded that he replied. But that was the first time we really talked to each other, and after that, I think the next time was when he invited me onto his Wind Waker.
All right. Let's see. You kind of mentioned this already, but Leon Super Mario Time asks you, what LP are you most proud of?
Oh, that would probably have to be Majora's Mask.
Okay.
I keep coming back to that Majora's Mask. I've spammed Majora's Mask in people's ears all this.
Let's see. The Boba Tail. Sorry if I murdered that, buddy. But who is your favorite actor? My bad.
Oh man, probably Morgan Freeman. It's either Morgan Freeman or Denzel Washington or Samuel L. Jackson. That's like the holy trinity. And those are all black guys, I know, but let's face it, they make great actors. What can I? That didn't sound right for some reason, but yeah. Those are like the first three that come to mind, though. They're just all so kick-ass.
Okay. Sevelev711 asks you, how did you become a partner?
That I was pretty much invited into that. I didn't apply or anything. It was just that the game station came to me. Well, first they came to Chugga, and Chugga kind of got me in because of my whole suspension thing, and he said that I could become one with them. Or you pretty much have to. Well, it's different for every person, because I got in because Chugga kind of got me in a little bit. But other people, they just go and apply either on the game station's page. They have an application there that you can put in, or but if you try to apply straight up to YouTube as a partner, as an LPer, you're probably going to get turned down because they're going to say, well, we can't authorize that kind of content. So you have to be a partner through somebody else, like by proxy, like through the game station, where they'll take a percentage of what you make, or Machinima or IGN or I mean, even Chicken Fajita actually said he got through. Somewhere he mentioned a site that I'd never heard of before, but he said he was able to get partner through that or something. And I'm guessing that these partners or these channels like IGN, Machinima, the Game Station, or whatever, maybe they have some kind of privileges that I don't know about, but I'm not aware of any such thing that they have. I just know that you can become a partner through them, and YouTube doesn't do anything about it, and I don't know why that is. I guess.
Okay.